Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is TPCAST, our wireless adapter for the HTC Vive. Side note, you can also get a similar wireless adapter for the Oculus Rift, if that's your bag. This is a aftermarket adapter for the HTC Vive, which allows you to ditch your wires and go wireless, which is amazing. It's been around for quite a while now, but it's also available in the UK, which it wasn't before, and it's much more accessible in the US. This is an unboxing video to show you what's in the box, but also talk through the experience. I've set it up on two different HTC Vives, one without the Audio Deluxe head strap and one with it, and I can confirm it's compatible with both. And it's pretty straightforward to set up too. Requires a bit of jiggery pokery, but there's an installation video which I'd recommend watching from TPCAST themselves, which is pretty hilarious, I'll be honest, because it involves a very deep voiced Asian woman. It doesn't really, there's a funny voiceover. But you'll see from in the box there are quite a number of different things that are required in here, and it can look a bit intimidating. First of all, there is a transmitter which you're required to install up high somewhere. I just popped it next to a base station. You can see that is on the right hand side, that's that square box. I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. This pack here is the battery pack where the main battery connects, because obviously going wireless you need power for the headset. That allows you to connect the Anker battery unit, which I'll show you in a minute. And this is the receiver. This is the receiver which sits on top of your headset and plugs in. You can see it's got HDMI and USB connections on it. And the gap underneath is for running the cables and the headset straps through. This is the transmitter. That plugs into the standard cables on your link box that you would get with the original Vive. And they broadcast the signal to the headset that allows you to then see the visuals and the audio. This is the Anker power box, which is a 20,100 milliamp battery. It's enormous. It's enormous, and it's meant to last up for 5 hours of playtime. It does take quite a long time to charge though, because it's done so of a micro USB, and it can take like 10 hours to charge it up. So obviously, once you're unboxing it and then charging it up, because this one wasn't fully charged when I got it, and if you want to play with it, you need to make sure it's fully charged, so I wouldn't get too excited. I'd charge it up first. Also be aware that you need to charge it when you're after you finish using it. They are swappable though, apparently, so if you want to buy a spare one, you can see it just plugs in here nice and easily and gives you the power. You then connect that box, and then you need to find somewhere on your body to put that, whether it's in a pocket or to hang it around yourself with a provided strap. Hidden below this packaging is the rest of it. You have some power cables and some other nuggets, including manuals. Also, there is a Wi-Fi router here which needs to be plugged in, and that will broadcast the signals from your computer to the transmitter and ensures a strong lag-free connection. Talk through what else is in the box quite quickly. You can see, as I said, there's a number of documents, and that gives you a link to the setup guides and videos, which make life a lot easier, and you need software as well to get it installed. The standard installation is similar to what you have currently if you're running HTC Vive. You still need the base stations set up in either corner of the room, but you also need to put the transmitter in a position where it can see the headset in the same sort of way, because it's broadcasting. So although you'll be going wire-free with your Vive, you will still be limited to the play space depending on what the base stations can see and where you are in the room. So you can't then just wander around the whole house wire-free, but it is a wonderful experience. I've tried it out, and I've actually seen that it's really impressive as well. Wow. So this cable here, I say cable, is a strap. This is basically a belt which connects to the back of that bag that you'll see in a minute. that allows you to then strap the battery pack around your shoulder, around your waist while you're playing. You could opt to just put it in your pocket if you're wearing jeans, but if you want a comfortable experience. These cables are what replaces the current cables that go into the top of the HTC Vive. So you need to pop off the little HTC cover that goes on the top of the headset, and then you can plug these cables in. Those cables then connect to the receiver and allow the headset to receive the signals that it needs to. I'm going to do another video, I think, explaining how to do the setup and talking through that. This is basically just an unboxing and brief description of it. You can see it looks pretty intimidating because you've got all these little different black boxes. You're like, what am I doing with these? How am I going to set them up? But actually, the setup is surprisingly easy and pretty straightforward. And there's the Wi-Fi router. There's a number of connections on the back. Peel porn, yeah. On the back of it, you need to use the Ethernet cable which is provided and connect it to your PC. But you can, if you are like me and you have Ethernet plugged in the back of your computer, you can plug your current Ethernet from the power from your main router into the back of this Wi-Fi router and then back into your computer, so you don't have to go wireless or anything with it. It is just for transmitting the signals necessary for your gaming experience. So that is all the kit included in the TPCAST Wireless adapter box. Pretty scary, but it isn't, don't worry. I'll talk you through how to use it later on, or you can just look at the official video linked in the description below. I would recommend this kit actually. It's surprisingly good. It works really well, and it also allows for the joy of wireless VR, which is a must. You can see the transmitter then can be mounted on a tripod. As I said, I recommend just propping it up near the base stations, depending on where you've got that. I've got it on top of a cupboard, so that works quite well. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe. If you hated it, please let me know why in the comments so I can improve in future. Thanks very much for stopping by.